sharp curve. It's not going to be graded for today. It'll probably be graded for Friday's assignment, but I'm going to start it. First thing is I'm going to cut along, this dark line right here. So there's 4 sharp curves right here. There's 4 of them. I'm just going to cut one of them out following the dark line. Like so. So this is one sharp curve. And then we are going to draw or trace the dotted lines. Make sure you go all the way to the edge. Then this gets folded up. And then I'm going to cut what looks to me like a crayon out. So Nicolas, very good question. His question is, how many beams, wide curves, and straight tracks do we need to show? Just one of each right now. I'm just one of each right now. I just want you to build one of each so you know what they look like. So on Friday, for example, not sure yet, on Friday I'll be like, you know what guys, do all your columns right now, go. And I'll give you like 30 minutes to do all your columns, or do all your wide curves, go. So right now we're just learning how to build one of each, just one of each. I'm doing one of each, I expect you to do one of each. I'm not gonna expect you to do anything that I'm not doing currently, okay? So right now I am doing the sharp curve. I'm just doing one of them. I'm gonna see if I can get through all of it. I'm not sure, I still have about 20 minutes left in class. So let's see if in 20 minutes I can finish the sharp curve. So the next step is to cut out these that look like, to me, like crayons or a pencil. A color pencil, how about that? Make sure you trace and fold before. See, I'm gonna fold these. So make sure everything's folded up, fold it up, fold it up. Joshua, are you keeping up with me? Or do you have your papers in front of you? Do you have scissors?
I'm keeping up with you.
Okay, good, thank you.
I'm on the sharp thing.
Awesome. So here's this. I just cut out all the pieces to my wide curve. I'm gonna fold these up, all of these up. Up, up. Okay, so that's my next step. Now the next step, which I found difficult on Friday, I'm gonna flip it over and I'm gonna attach this part to this part, closing up like the V, like a little piece of tape. So here, a little piece of tape right there. Oops. I like to like tear my tapes in half so they're nice and thin. Don't need a big piece. Why is it so hard? It's like I need another pair of hands. And if we were in class, we would be doing this as a group, so you would have an additional pair of hands. Like, okay, here, hold this. But maybe 2 pieces of tape will help. Struggling, kids, I'm struggling.
So Melly,
Yes.
I have a situation.
What's up?
On one of the crayons I cut off like the top, like a little bit of, like it didn't rip off, but it did like rip.
So like right here?
No. Like more go just like it's more up, and the crayon didn't get damaged. It's just like the top of it.
So over here where this part is?
Yeah, like right there.
Okay, well then put a little piece of tape, glue it back, we'll like tape it back on.
Okay.
Yeah. Good thing is like I think if you cut too much or I think tape is gonna save your life. I think you always go back and just tape it back on. And like the video showed for the sharp curve, like it ends like right at the bottom of the where it started. If there's a gap, you can always go back and try to close the gap. I feel your pain. If you're struggling with this, I'm right there with you. And what this is, this will go around one of your columns like this. It could go around your column like this. And then so your marble will be here. You can actually stretch this out, right? Like this. And then have your marble go down at an angle. So this would be your sharp curve around your column. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm not gonna tape the top parts just because if I want to change the angle of this, if I want it to be like this, you see how it's gonna open up. So I'm not gonna tape these down just yet. I'm gonna tape them down once I have them in my columns when I decide where they're gonna go. With the wide curve, you know, we can attach it to here be a little bit different, right? It'll be a little bit different. Again, you can angle it down. So this is fine. But when it comes to your sharp curve, I'm not going to tape the top parts because these little things on the top, because I don't know at what angle. And depending on the angle, the tape might come off. So we'll hold off on that. So your goal for today is to have what is posted on